Okay. Hopefully... Wait, I can probably check. Ugh. Nice. Okay. Basically, I'm listening to music because I can't not, at least when a game doesn't have its own music, and even then if I get used to one. But hopefully it's not playing over the speakers. Pretty sure it's not over the speakers. I mean over the stream. So you might have to hear, or all you'll be able to hear really is me quote unquote singing along. So it's probably going to reveal some things about me that I didn't want to know. Okay, but anyways, played through this already on the small cave map, as it's called, which was fun. But of course it's frustrating because it's limited, and it's hard to build that small. It'd be funny if that was enough. No, it's not. So I'm trying the big cave, especially because I imagine if I do play this into the future with bigger updates and whatnot, I'll be happy to have the bigger. I guess I could accommodate it with my small cave. I might end up playing both. I don't know. It just feels like if this game expands a decent amount, then it's going to be really hard to accommodate all the machines and lines and stuff that are needed for the small cave, the classic cave as it's called. But this one's huge, so anyways, I don't have much, but I always this is how I am with Satisfactory. Like I always want to I think about how I want to make it adaptable. It's kind of like okay, so first of all, ADHD. Holy shit. It's a real son of a bitch. See, like, what the fuck was I talking about? Something. That's for sure. It was something. But yeah, Satisfactory. Just whoa, oh, some slag. Some slag off. I wonder what this is even worth. This can't be. Wow. Yeah, so Satisfactory, it's like, and programming, my actual job that I hate. It's like you think about setting up things from the beginning to be adaptable. But aside from the fact that like my ADHD makes it hard for me to even like think of that, you know, I get a little overwhelmed once I start trying to contain things in my head, and sometimes writing it down obviously helps, but that also overwhelms me a little bit sometimes, a lot of times. And on top of that, it's just a fact that you're not going to think of literally everything when you're starting to build something, when you're setting up the basics of it. You're not going to think of everything. Especially because sometimes you get unique requirements that are like something you could never have guessed. Like maybe, you know, with programming, with software development, just sometimes the business or the UI people want something that's like something you never could have imagined, or that just isn't even remotely close to quote unquote standard. Obviously there's no such real thing at that doesn't sound right. There's no I can't figure out how to say it. There is no real true standards, even if people pretend there are, obviously. But there certainly are common conventions. And yeah, so it's like, even with these factory games, it's like I'm trying to think if Satisfactory has anything like that, where it's like just such a unique requirement. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's like if you imagine you build a big factory and you make room for iron and copper and gold even, and that ends up suiting that factory for several things, and then suddenly there's another part that requires the what's it called, quartz. Then it's like, oh shit, like I built this cool factory building with only so much space, and now I have to throw in a whole line of quartz, and then you end up having to do sloppy things. It's unavoidable for the most part, unless you know everything ahead of time, which you can obviously get that information ahead of time with the internet for a game. But for this game, for example, I guess since it's early access, you could argue you can't, because who knows what they might add. So it's like, anyways, my point is, what is my fucking point? Just that I try to make things extendable for future editions, but it's hard to properly do that because there's plenty of things you won't think of, and also I just get annoyed and overwhelmed when I even begin the process of trying to think of things. It makes me want to jump off of some high structure, such that when I land, I won't survive, so I don't have to think about it any longer. Why am I saying all this? To excuse the poor work that I'm probably about to do. One thing I can say is that certainly it's easy enough to just shut down all the machines and destroy everything and build it quickly. It's a little harder in Satisfactory because of the scale being just so fucking massive compared to this. But, you know, yeah, so you can shut down everything, rebuild. Plus, starting way back, and that's why I wanted to move this back, because starting further back, it certainly makes it easier. Because then if you can fit everything you need right now in a small space, then it's like, okay, well now I have all this room for the future. Plus, you can go vertical. Oh, that would be interesting. This game's all in a cave, but in Satisfactory, obviously, it's like there's a benefit to building vertically. But a side, like, just takes up less space and all that. But there's like an additional side benefit. Well, I guess you could build... I guess it's the real world structures also end up being wide or whatever. But what's my point? That it's like it can be fun to build, like, it just, like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's easier to think of, like, cool designs with a big vertical factory, you know, or at least it feels like you can build skyscrapers and stuff. That's what I do in Satisfactory for sure. So it's like a benefit, a side benefit of building vertical, so it's an extra reason. So it'd be cool if there was room. I mean, maybe I could. I'm trying to think. It'd be so much more stressful in this game, though, I think. I'm wondering if there's even enough room. Huh. You maybe could. In this map with the big cave, you could probably build like a couple skyscrapers made of wood. I guess you can't really call them skyscrapers, but there's walls and all that. But you know what? Not going to be able to do that right now anyways, so who gives a fuck? But maybe I'll get to that point, because that's actually a cool idea. Now that I say that. I wish I had a merger. But again, money and research points and whatever. Wait, where is it? Merging conveyor. I'll need 2 research points. Tickets. Whatever. Because this, I think, mostly will work, but I feel like some will fall off the side. I don't know. It's kind of whatever. I'll do this. I'll do this and be happy enough with it. Except the question is, how far should I build over? Actually, let me get this super duper sort boy ready to go. Well, probably not ready to go, but I'll have to move it. But okay, if I put it there. Wait. The question is, like, I kind of hate when I'm like looking around or whatever, researching, if you will, we'll call it that, for some future factory, and then I just think about how I could just not do this and have I could have had everything running while I did all this. You know, I'm not making time is money, is what I'm getting at here. Time is money, and here I am just running around like an asshole. And now I'm distracted by this too. But whatever. What I'm wondering is, because there's more... God, this place is pretty fucking big, isn't it? There's all this up here. So my question is... Because... Oh. There's some shit I missed. Because like Satisfactory, the smart thing to do often in this game isn't to... Although I guess it's debatable. Centralized factories versus like independent factories is kind of a debate. I tend to lean towards independent factories just because it's like, it's easier to manage. It's like, I don't know, just, and I make this mistake even still with Satisfactory and everything, where it's like you build everything. You end up building like a fairly big factory in the beginning. That's your, because it's like you don't have money and resources and all that shit built up in the beginning, so you end up God, I get distracted easy. so you end up kind of just building your base piece by piece in the beginning. And then some people are patient, though, for people that are replaying it, I should say, are patient enough to be like, okay, let me I actually don't know what they do, but somehow they allow themselves to make a ton of money before they even really build a huge factory in the beginning, which is crazy to me, because that would mean you have to like let a bunch of low price stuff go through for a while. Anyways, what's my fucking point? Just to say that you know, stuff and things. Just saying that, like, building if you're playing it for the first time, or if you aren't patient enough to sit there and let some low-cost item, process for hours and hours and hours and hours to make enough money to do something special, you end up building your little starter base kind of piece by piece, and then you end up shoving it all together. You end up having a lot of shit shoved together, and that's not super sustainable. Although I feel like there's a part of me that that wishes I could do that, just because, again, the ADHD thing, sometimes it's stressful to think about redoing things. Whatever. Just, words. This stuff isn't necessary. I keep collecting these and just setting them over here because they're not worth shit. But I feel like I remember there's a goal thing later on that requires you to have a certain amount, so I'm like, might as well save those just in case, especially given they're not worth shit. This is all junk, and I don't have any reason to hold on to it. I just don't like the rocks being there. But yeah. Point is, I was going, I still need to find, I'm trying to remember where I found, well, I guess there was some gold up there. I'm just trying to imagine, like, will I build, this game isn't expansive enough at the moment to justify this. Not, what am I wanting to say? I don't know what extent they plan, how big they plan to go with this. But Satisfactory, of course, the scale is massive, and the amount of things you can make and how much each one stacks on top of another. Because, it's like, to make the first thing you need to make ingots, you need ore, and it requires however much, 60. I'm just throwing out random numbers. And then, the thing that it makes requires 120, and then the thing that it makes requires 240 of that and 240 of something else, and then the next thing requires 480 of 3 things. So it's like almost an exponential, that's not really exponential, but it's like it's a huge increase that Jeez, what am I even talking about? It's a huge increase. What the fuck was I saying? It's a huge increase in the amount of stuff you need. So that even more so gives you very good reason to build, you know, like, once you get to, I forget what tier of item, like 3 or 4, it gets to a point where it's clearly better to, like, some of the tier 1, tier 2, maybe tier 3, I'm just throwing tiers out there, I don't remember, stuff is like you can build it in, you can have those kind of be in the same place as each other, just because it's not that big of a resource requirement, and they're similar or whatever. But then once you start getting to the higher tier stuff, it's like you don't want to do that. You don't want to. You want almost to have an individual factory. What am I trying to say here? Yeah, you might have, like, I wish I could remember what you need to make a computer, but, like, you might have a factory for stators and rotors and rods or whatever the hell, and that's good and all, but I could see a new player, and I think I might have been like this, having the instinct of, oh, well, okay, I'm making rotors and stuff here, so I'll use some of those when I make... The computer doesn't use rotors at all. I don't remember what it uses. The motor uses rotors, though, I think, and stators. And so it's like, it's easy to be like, okay, well, I'm making stators and rotors here, so I'll pump up the amount it makes and then ship some of those off to where I'm gonna make motors or whatever. And it's like, nah, your factory's gonna get all bunged up. Calculations are gonna be wrong, and stuff like that. So it's like, wait, what am I doing here? So what you really should do is, like, you make stators and rotors that are there specifically to make the motor. Let the other place make stators and rotors that go into your storage. This game doesn't have a need for storage. But yeah, it's like, you build, yeah, the factories individually is what I'm wanting to say. So you build individual factories for motors, and then you build another individual factory for another part, and then you have another even higher tier part that uses the motor and this other thing that you made a factory for. Again, you might think, oh my god, it's so much work setting up each of those, I don't want to do that again. But no, you have to, and it's fun. But this game, it's just the extent that any of this goes isn't high enough, at least yet. So it's just like, instead you end up building, the smart thing tends to be individual factories for each material instead. So iron, copper, gold. There's steel also, which uses coal. You could somewhat reasonably mix an iron and steel factory together, but yeah, god, that's so boring. And the whole point I'm trying to make is just that right now I'm questioning if, like, I'm trying to think if there's, and I kind of think the answer is no, enough room in some of these other places that have, like, Like when I went up there, or like if you look at a room like this, this is a very small room, but still, in the classic cave, you might end up just building a quick little line here for this, because there's only so much room, so the main room doesn't really have enough space for more than one thing. So I guess the point is I'm looking around to see if I would expect myself to build some of these other factories in these other big rooms. And you really could, like, I could totally do copper here. But I guess I'm wondering if I even really want to. I'm not sure I care about just because I'm thinking of the other rooms and like how much room there even is for stuff. This does feel like a good copper room, but God, the main room is so fucking big. I'm just thinking maybe I just go ahead and have everything routed to there. I mean, it still won't be one factory. It'll be like levels. Levels or individual buildings, because I am thinking about now wondering if with the size of this room, if it's possible to do like vertical builds the way you would in Satisfactory, because that would be kind of cool. There's not exactly a lot of style options in this game for your buildings, but still, they'll just be kind of big, ugly wooden buildings, but it'll be cool in its own way. Holy shit, it's like, do something. Okay, what I'm gonna do, God, I wish I could try the vertical thing now, but I just don't have the money for all the walls and shit. So I think I'm just gonna do like for now, like kind of do iron and steel covering half this room, and then maybe throw the copper like over here, and then maybe the gold like over here, until I make enough money to actually verticalize. Not sure that's a word, but okay. Okay. And then, oh wait. That's right, I wanted to go over a little more. So that means so you kind of have to do, if you don't have a merger, you do that, which is fun in its own way. Fun looking. In some cases it's better just because there are some items that kind of get stuck in various places, especially plates. I'm hoping they fix that, because the plates are like big squares, and yeah, they get stuck on a lot of stuff. So actually, sometimes the mergers are even worse for those things. Not always. Anyways, okay, so now vertical bulk sorter. Man, when I first unlocked this, I was like, what's the fucking point of that? Just because I was like, why would I need to sort 3 things to different places? Or do I care enough to do that, or whatever? But I'm a moron. First of all, there's plenty of reasons to split 3 things, and second, the main reason to use those is it's 100,000 times faster. These things which you still end up needing, you have to be really careful, because if the rate of items going into it is too high, like for instance, if you have basically no gaps on your conveyor belt from one item to the other, then this ends up getting clogged at the front, because it like takes a quarter of a second for each thing to pass through. Yeah. Oh my god, okay. I'm so skeptical of this thing. It's handy because it takes up a lot less space than those do to get that high, but it also... I built that too high. It also just... I feel like stuff gets kind of clogged up at the... or gets awkward at the top, like the way it falls off isn't always clean. Hold on a second. Why did you turn the kitchen on? Alexa?
The kitchen light turned on because you asked me to do so a moment ago.
I did? Daniel did? Hello? Alexa, did Daniel, me, ask you to turn the kitchen on, or did someone else? I didn't say that, for the record. Turn it off. Mishearings. Okay. So now it's a little too high, and stuff doesn't always fall off evenly. But I'm hoping that this... Motherfuck. See, it's kind of hard. It's also hard to place things, which is frustrating me a little bit, because it's like when I'm building something high up, it's like I want to get close to it. God fucking damn it. But if you get too close, it's like you have to like scoot back. Okay. I'm thinking that that'll help, I hope. I hope. But let me see if I can make it a little higher up. No, never mind. Okay. We'll just have to see what happens. Actually, I wonder if I finally found a use for this one. Wait, why wouldn't I have a use for that one? Till now. I don't know, it just always was awkward somehow. Because I think the... Yeah, see, it's fucking weird. I don't even understand how that's supposed to work. I feel like they messed up on this. Because, look, it would just hit the edge. Because items in this game are like physical items. Or rather, maybe physics-based items. I don't know what to call it. Oh, wait. Oh, look. This isn't going to work, is it? Or is it? Huh. I'm gonna have to test this. Because it'd be funny if that just was still useless. Ah. Ah. Look. Getting stuck. It's dumb. This is dumb. Okay, so that thing is just garbage entirely. Whatever. Okay. Let's just see. This thing's probably fine. See, the way it kind of pushes to the side worries me. It's probably fine. Yeah, it's probably fine. Okay. Now the question is... This is another issue with these things, because, like, it, when you're building the conveyor belt, you're obviously going mostly in a straight line towards the point you want to get. So then these, what goes in the top, the part that gets sorted out, goes to the left or right if you want. But then everything else goes straight through. And the reason that's an issue is because, like, the thing that you want to go straight through tends to be, or that's not what I meant to say. What the I don't know what I'm saying. You usually only want, like, if your conveyor belt's going straight, then you build this. It's also gonna be going straight through. So, like, you're trying to get iron maybe from one point. Just pretend this is facing the other way. You're trying to get iron. Well, or pretend it's facing this way. You're trying to get iron. I can't say that word. Through here. So, like, you're building a thing from some miners. And the miners, of course, sometimes spit out things that aren't iron. Or maybe you have... there's some that'll be like 50% iron, 40% coal or something like that. And then a lot of them have gems. And so it's like, okay, you're building an iron thing, factory, and then it's coming here and it's going straight, and then you're like, okay, now we're going here to where the factory is and we want iron. The annoying thing is, if you build it like this, then you have to put every single other thing that could come through here into the basket there, so it gets sorted out. It's kind of like counterintuitive, because usually it's like what you're thinking of is you just want one thing to go through. You're trying to filter for one thing to keep going through on your line, but you can't. And it's annoying, because then you have to do something else, because it's like, okay, well, I want the iron to go there, so then instead I have to put just the iron in there, and then and then all the other shit I have to split off. Like, it won't let me do that because it knows how dumb it is. But you'd have to, build a turn here that then goes somewhere else, and then this you'd have to awkwardly turn back to here. See, that's weird, because you're actually then filtering out the item you do want. So I kind of wish they would change it so that you could. A lot of items can be, you can press Q and it'll like change the. Like right now Q just says mirror, but there's some other things. Like this one has a few variations. The splitter. So I kind of wish they'd make this have a variation where it splits the filtered thing out to the front. Because that's, I feel like, 90% of what you're wanting to do. Instead of making it some weird... Or what I end up doing a lot is like this. Wait, it won't let me because it tries to auto-connect it. So I would have like whatever coming this way, and then I'd do this weird shit, and then all the other shit would go somewhere else, and then the iron that's coming from here would just make a slight turnaround so that it can go straight through. However, having said all that, that's another reason these are good. Because it all just falls out the bottom, so you can kind of... Although the falling out the bottom is kind of weird too, because... I don't know, there's some things to clean up in this game. It's awesome though, but like, yeah. Falling out the bottom, even with these like walled conveyors, they're prone to... Like, I don't know what they do, because in my other save, I just would always sometimes find like things on the ground next to this, and I'm always like, how in the fuck is it going anywhere else when it's falling straight? It's weird. I don't know. I don't really get it. I even put up like walls, tried to put up like wooden walls and stuff. It's weird. Basically, the moral of, see, this I think might help though. I hope. Or it'll lead to a fucking situation where things get clogged awkwardly, but yeah, the whole like, God, I can't remember how it is in Satisfactory if you have just an item on the ground. I feel like, yeah, it's just a stiff item that doesn't do anything. I don't know, but in this, it's like everything's like very physical, and so that creates some fun, unique challenges, but at the same time, it does cause some issues that are just a little, like, awkward. I don't know how to explain it, but just, like, you'd see with the plates if I had plates out here. And a lot of them. Anyways, who fucking cares? Just build the goddamn factory. You fucking goon. Fucking build your goon factory, you fucking goon. No one asks for a lesson. Okay, let's send iron. I always, no matter what it is, I almost always filter out the big version and the small version, just in case. In this instance, though, you actually have to. Okay, so there's that. So that means my iron's gonna go here. And then the middle, as it stands, is just everything. Everything else. Which, I mean... This is another thing I'm like, should they change this? Or is this a thing where it's like, well, me have to just, yeah, that's a challenge. But like, I almost would rather have a middle filter, or at least also have the option for a middle filter, and then let everything else. The thing is, with just 3 spots, well, yeah, but that could be the challenge. It's just that you need to make sure that one of them isn't filled, or that the 3 items are the only items. otherwise it would get clogged, I guess. I don't know what I'm saying, but like I kind of want the coal here since I'm going to connect it, some of it, to the iron, and then I'm going to have like joules basically from anything here. And then with the coal, the thing is you can build these shaker tables, they're called, that will shake them up and give you rubies and diamonds from them. So then it's like if I have the joules going this way and I have the coal in the middle, then I can split some coal to the iron and some coal to the joules when it turns into joules, and then it's nice and pretty. But then I have to put every possible joule into this basket, and it adds up, and it's stupid. So I'm just gonna have to do something awkward. I'm gonna have to do something awkward instead. For one, first of all, things. Where should I make the joules go? Just make the joules. Fucking hell. See, I just. God. Part of me wants to use these everywhere, but I feel like they're really just dumb. And I shouldn't even use it at all. It saves room, though. I don't know. Whatever. For now, I'm just gonna do this. And then. Wait, why am I doing that? Holy fuck. My brain is toast. Oh, right, because that's the coal, not joules. This is the joules. So let's have the joules go here. Well, really, they could go right under it. So there's joules. You got you some joules. God, isn't this ugly, though, to do this? Isn't this just the worst fucking thing you've ever seen in your goddamn lives? My lord. And I can't remember. It's either this or waiting, letting everything process and waiting until I get a diamond, an emerald, a ruby, and then preferably the three rock things, quartz, amethyst, and something with a C. And then this would be spilling out the top. So, since I can't filter in the middle, I just accept this monstrosity. Hold on. Since the shaker table needs to be one level high, I should do the splitting at this level. And then... Oh, fuck. I'm gonna confuse myself again. Might be good reason to not... to move the joules a little further. Because I want like half of the coal going off to make steel, and then half of it's gonna make gonna turn into joules if I'm lucky. The half that goes off to make steel, you can't just mix the iron and steel together. The iron and coal together. The coal goes into its own slot. So actually, just, there's no reason not to. God, this makes me nervous with these instead of these kinds of walled ones, but the walled ones are a lot more expensive. It's like 80 for one, and these are like 20 for one, but it's like there's a risk. Although if the iron fell off here, it wouldn't. It's just annoying that it's looping around, but it's actually not that bad. If it falls here, though, that's bad. Okay. God, I'm just wondering, like, should I be using these everywhere? They're kind of expensive, too, though. They're 80 buckaroonies. 80 buckarunos. Is one tall enough? One is tall enough, though, so... Okay, it's not like I need the space right now. When I build the vertical... When I try to do the vertical structures, then we'll use the fuck out of those. And by that point, I'll have $8 trillion, so... Okay. Okay, so there's that. You wanna always crush shit because it makes it more efficient. For the majority of everything, a crushed piece is worth the same as a whole piece. Not in their actual value, but like for the what's it called? The blast furnace. It requires like something like 6 pieces of ore, and it counts the big ones the same as the small ones, and each big one contains 2 small ones. So if you break them up, then it's like you only need 3 total big ones as opposed to 6. Okay. And then we're gonna go 2 more because we're gonna use this bad boy. And then that is where the coal goes. So I probably don't need to do that either. I probably don't want to do that. And then oh, fuck. That's true. Actually, I do feel like one of the few places where the coal, or where the small chunks make no difference compared to the big chunks, is the coal going in this side. I think. I feel like I tested that just to be sure. Because I don't really want to break up this coal yet, because when you use it on the shaker table, the big pieces make rubies. And then like half the big pieces, when they go through the shaker table, they turn into a small piece, which then you can loop back around to get diamonds. Jesus Christ, dude. Okay. So then, see now, we can do this. There's that. And then the other half gets turned into jewels. Which, what's the cleanest way to do that? Oh shit, that's right. I wanted to, since that has to be up high anyways. Wait, what? Oh. I confused myself. Doesn't matter. Okay, so then... Might do it like this. Maybe. No, fuck that. Okay. Because I want... There's other stuff I want to do. Okay, wait. Holy shit. Wait, what? What do I want to do? Okay, yeah. Okay. So then... And actually, this thing, when a piece of coal goes through it, it either turns into... When a full-size piece goes through, it turns into a ruby, a single smaller coal piece, or nothing. And if a small piece goes through, it turns into a diamond or nothing. So there should theoretically be no way for a big piece to make it through. But it's like, better safe than sorry, because if you have, like, if you have any raw ore or any slag piece mixed in with the jewels and then going through this polishing machine, it'll make the polishing machine temporarily not work. So you don't want that. Oh god damn it, this is the scenario where I need a fucking son of a bitch and goddamn motherfucking merger. Fuck! Because I can't just do this. I want to so bad. And the game doesn't work like that, so I can do this, or I can just do this and say whatever, who gives a shit. Okay. Look at that. Hot diggity goddamn dog. Okay. There you go. I keep feeling like I'm hearing noise. I think I'm going insane. Or I am, and it's just cats. Yeah. And then... ingot. So that actually will, because of the elevation, it will fall down. And then I can turn this way. And then another polishing machine. Because if you polish the ingots, then everything the ingots make will also be polished. So, polish your ingots, people. Let me put it like this so to save room. Cool. Look at that. Clean as fuck. And then, I'm not really making much of anything right now. It's just a matter of, do I want money or... Well, one of those quests wants 20 steel ingots. So here's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna just wow, I just realized how much room I took up, so I don't know if I'm... Well, no, I'll be fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Believe me. Okay, let's split right here. And then we'll have this go all the goddamn way to the daily. I'm really bothered that it doesn't go straight to it, but that's okay. Good enough. And then is that good enough, or is it shit's gonna get caught there? Safety. Okay, and then half the ingots will go here. The other half will get turned into some other shit, like, say, plates. Rods are better value, but I don't have... Oh, okay, that's not gonna work. But that's okay, we'll do it. We'll just do it right here, even though I don't want to change that. Oh, fuck it. See, this is built for, like, a very specific purpose, which I don't love. Obviously, once I get some of the things that are built from plates, then I'll need to move this, because I can't just, yeah, anyways. Who gives a fuck? It's good enough. Okay. And then I want to make copper rods. Oh, wait a second. Did I? Yeah, I think I'm good. I wonder if I have other ore just sitting on the ground somewhere. Yeah, that. Bad luck. Okay. Let's... I wonder if I'm getting enough copper to even... Well, I can make myself get more. Probably should. Oh my god. See, now I'm gonna have to split coal off here. The coal is kind of annoying in general, because it's like, now what do I do with it? Okay. And then... So it's more copper, but also more coal. So now I have to... Oh, but this goes towards coal anyways, so I can actually just split it off there. I think I would... No. Anyways. I see. Ah! Okay. So... I think I'm actually gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna split the copper off to the side. And everything. This isn't always the best practice, but I'll adjust it when I have actually more machines. Because sometimes it's like it's like just feels, at least at this stage, it feels easier to let that system back there deal with the sorting out of the coal and what's the other thing? Coal and emerald and diamond that might come from there. It's like, okay, just let that go through and go on to the normal route. But if you do that too much, you know, it ends up being an absurd amount and then shit gets fucked up. But for now, I think it's okay. And then this for the copper. Which then we'll use this deal. Although I wonder if I want to do 2. We'll just wait and see. I'm not sure there's enough to need 2 of these. Actually, hold on. Let's turn it this way. Actually, I can account for the possibility ahead of hand. Because if I have to, actually, even better, let's just fucking do it anyways, because who gives a shit? Okay, there we go. And then these are supposed to make rods. Although now I'm annoyed because I'm like, do I want to merge these together after they come out of here? In Satisfactory, it's easier to get proper information on the like rate of items that move through. Technically, you can use this and maybe, but then you have to wait. I don't know. It's annoying to me to have to wait for it, and it doesn't give an exact. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Just, you know, like Satisfactory, you'd know. Oh, so the miner does 60 whatevers a minute, and this does, for instance, 30 a minute. It might say. So then we know we need exactly 2. Or it'd be like 45 a minute, and we'd know we need 1.5 of them, which is just 2 at that point. But here I don't even know, because then it's like the case of like, back to the Satisfactory thing, if it's like, if I know that between those 2 miners I was going to get 60 copper a minute, and I knew that these were 30 a minute, then it would be useful to know what the rate of like this is, or this. Because like, what if that's 60 a minute itself? Which means then merging these is no problem. But if it's not, if it's 30 a minute, then obviously I need to keep those separated. I just don't know. I'm actually really fucking curious, because I was just going to say how it's like it doesn't matter at all, because nothing's on a big enough scale to justify constantly waiting for this, because this will tell you the rate after a bit. But it's like the thing that justifies it is curiosity. So what I'm gonna do is see what the rate of copper going through here it actually is, and then I'll also, I just remembered those are kind of cheap, weirdly, despite being computers. Are they machines? Wait, what are they? Am I going insane? Tools? Machines? Mining? Chutes? Machines? Or analyzer? Fuck it. I don't need to do this. It just made me nervous. Okay, so then I can basically figure out the rate for every single thing. Yes, everything. Because I'm curious if it changes at all through any of this. Probably doesn't, but who knows? What's next? That's gonna be annoying. So maybe I'll make it face the other way. Turn on all auto miners turn off thing is awesome, but also, my god, do you have to make sure you remember which miners you built, or else you are walking through the caves and you realize that you had temporarily built one somewhere and now there's a pile the size of the room filling it. So curious. What? Let me. Might as well build one here too. Then we can see the rate of other things. Actually, hold on. One more. Just really doing thorough analysis. And you're probably thinking, couldn't you just look this up? First of all, that might be true. But I feel like in my first playthrough when I was trying to get information, there wasn't much out there. Or it was outdated. Oh fuck, see, I'm a goddamn failure already. You know why? Because I forgot to build this. Son of a bitch. When you do that, see, that's... Okay, what? No, fuck you. Come on. Go away. Okay. Okay. Everyone should be listening to Coheed and Cambria all the time. Basically. Most hours of most days is a good amount to shoot for. junk out of here. Okay, has it been long enough that I can trust the results? God, I'm gonna get confused, I can tell already. Look at that, it's not even consistent. Maybe I need to wait longer. Let's wait longer. See this? Uh-oh. See? I don't know why I'm saying see. I don't know what point this applies to, but it either applies to the point that these fucking suck, or that I need to be careful about sending too much shit onto these belts. Fuck me. Like that other coal I probably should have done something else with. Well, hold on. I got a little trick. So if stuff falls off in that direction, it'll just go back. That doesn't solve everything, but it... I kind of feel like this is actually the limiting factor and not the... Holy shit. Some of that looks like it's gonna fall into the baskets, which is really awful. I'm upset. I gotta think. See, I fucking hate that thing. It's just, it sucks. It's just a piece of garbage. Just a big, shiny piece of junk. There. It's the best I got. For now. Although, maybe I could... It's a decent safety measure. It's so fucking dumb, though. But I'm gonna just do it anyways, for now. Everything is a for now type of thing. Okay, let's... 34, 33, 34, 33, 35. God damn it. Okay, we're gonna say 34. And then this is 10. Which probably makes sense, right? Let's look at these. This one's 99.8%. And this one's 54.7. How do you do math? I think I could just multiply those, right? 0.998 times point... Oh, fuck, what was it? It was 547. So 0.998 times 0.547 is point... That can't... That's not right, is it? Oh. Maybe I could actually just... If I add those together... 99.88 plus 54.7 and then divide it by 200. Yeah. 77.25%. So 0.7725, you multiply that by like 34, and you get 26. Or something. I don't know. Although that would be 8. So if I did any of that right, it seems like Oh, now look at the difference. Okay, now it's 5. It was 10. 4. But I guess maybe it works out to close to 8 overall. Which is okay. Anyways, 23, 22, 23. Wait, was that the number I just got? Fuck. I should keep my calculator open all the time. Fuck! Oh, yeah, that's right. Wait, what? No, that's not right. God, this is all over the fucking place. Maybe 30's more accurate. Now that it's been running for even longer, 30 would be a number that I would be like, well, I think would make more sense, but also there's the fact that those percentages are pretty crazy, so maybe not. Maybe they don't care about being that. Let's just say 30 then. But it actually doesn't matter, does it? Right, that should be roughly double. And then, oh, this one. I mean, truthfully, none of that matters. Doesn't slow anything down, and the rod thing goes about the same speed as the feely doos. So I don't think I learned anything. Not enough. But maybe that's what I want right now. Or do I? No, because who cares? Wait, what? Oh shit, I just realized that I obviously passed the little gold dealies. So I want copper. I want iron rods, so is just let those fall on the floor. Oh, whoops. Gotta buy a rod thing and a gear thing. Maybe 2 gear things for now. Rod thing. Okay. And then oh, fuck. Like, I want to do the gears, but they clog this up. You gotta filter them out first. So... There we go. And then oh my god. Ran out of turns. Probably should just stock up on all this shit. 87. Then corners, let's get 50. And slopes, 30. Ledge. Actually, let's just do 30. Okay, I think we're good. Okay. Oh, no. This feels so gross. It's temporary. Okay, nice. Nice suit. Oh, fuck, but now they're not getting polished. God fucking damn it. I keep fucking this up. That's why you want to put that after the polisher. Fuck it. Oh yeah, this is fine. Why didn't I do that in the first place? You don't have to really change much of anything. There we go. Yay! Right? That should cover everything. Oh. I think that'll clear up though. Since there's a lot more gears being made. Although part of the problem is that they're not like straight. Okay. Okay. There we go. Nice. How'd that happen? Gold shit I gotta start on. We're the closest. God, my eyes. I would like to do more. Where was? Oh, it's here. Was it? I thought I remembered seeing an issue with. Oh, right here. This fucking bullshit. I despise. This thing is dumb. There's a different elevator you can get that I'm curious about. Wonder if it's better. This one. What? Because this is like, come on. So then tear this shit down. For this, I guess it's probably fine because it's slow enough. The rate. weirdness. It's fine. Oh, wait. Yay! I think we're good. This is all fucking golden, isn't it? I hope. Always some shit, though. Okay. Now, where is gold? My boy. God, there's so much compared to the first cave. Pardon? Ha ha! Oh, so much stuff. Keeps going. Whoa, so much stuff. Treasure. Oh yeah, you can't. Wait, but I can do that. Holy shit! I'm not gonna be able to carry all this stuff. Okay, I better just stop for now. Okay. Oh God. Yeah. Ugh. Uh. Uh. Yeah. Pardon the noises. Okay. Okay. Well, since the gold is going to come from there. Actually, it's fine. I can't stand the new thing, so I have to buy it. But I'm not ready for that level. Rod polishing machine. Put that some bitch right there. And then nice. Woo! there's probably a better way to do this shit, but you know, whatever. Wow. It's like, what do I do? I wish I had that. I really wish I had that. I really wish I had that. Although that might end up sucking. And even the merger, that's mostly just... I don't know, man. It's just... I wish they wouldn't turn on by default. It's like, let me fucking figure my life out. Like, can I have a second to figure out my entire life? If you don't mind. Wow, perfect. I didn't account for the gems. Really quickly check that this seems fine. Okay. Oh, right, it's just gems anyways. Very few. Oh, fuck. Okay, I guess I'm gonna let a bunch of shit pile up on the floor. Quickly. Oh my god, but it's still not here. Amazing. Okay. No! Wait, what? Oh, I'm stupid. I'm a complete and total dum-dum. Okay. It's all okay. Now for DOS Jewels. This is so sloppy. But what? I don't care. God, I should not be making gears over here anymore. Because the other stuff is worth more. Master of rods. That can wait. Rolling pipe. Gonna roll some fucking pipe. Let's roll some fucking pipe, bro. No, fuck that. I hate the new thing. But I need this. It's more important. I need one more of these. And then... fuck it. I went for it. Watch it be like... Okay, I shouldn't have done that. Too bad. I done did it. Again. Nice. I see. Okay. For some shit, it's just so much easier to just manually do the collection. Then again, I'm just now remembering how annoying it can be, actually can be, because these can break a Although the iron ones don't break as easy as some of the... What the fuck? Why? So maybe it was better to go here. Let's just try it. In a second. I'm just worried about the plates. So. Okay. Alright. Alright. Now it makes me want to do it with this. Okay. Alright. I feel like because of the direction, like they must have been clogging it up, like, from going across. Whatever. Pop out these geodes as well, so I want the geodes not to go in as they are because they're more valuable. Can also pop these out, so I might as well just put that here. So dumb. It don't work. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay. Oh shit! I remember that. I remember that being an issue. So it's probably better to. Ay! No! Holy shit! I can't believe that. Wait, I didn't even fucking fix this. Oh, good. The miners always have like a slight break. So that was a perfect gap. Okay. Now I think we're good. Although I feel like I remember they get a little funky. Okay, nope, that was good. wondering if it's worth changing this. I should just go add new ones. I'll just grab new ones. Bucket. Bucket. Although this isn't very much. Is there somewhere better? Oh fuck, I forgot about this. Gold. Whatever. 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 Wow. There's a lot of copper up high, but I don't want to go. Or do I? Or do I? It'd be better if I had the fucking stairs. But whatever. Whatever. Okay. 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 Wait. This doesn't look like copper. Wait, what? Why did I think it was copper? Where's the copper? This is all iron. Die! I don't want to break these because I don't feel like dealing with that right now. I'm not even sure this is worth it. Is it really just... Okay, 1, 2 copper bits, which is fine. Oh. Oh. Oh, it's 2 big boys. Makes the decision a little harder, but also... Wonder where... Yeah. Maybe it was that other place. Wait, what other place? This other place. Up yon. This. Whoa. Ah, more big boys. Which is nice and all, but it's also like, fuck. Alright. Guess I know what needs to be done. Oh shit. Did I know these were here? Possibly. Well, fucking shit. Fuck shit. This is so pointless. Over here because there is a thing later that needs it. Might even be here already. Build this, the copper shit. Let's just turn them off. And then I think I'll just build it over here. Look, I just can't help but buy everything that says new, because it's annoying. Okay, what did I actually need, though, is the question on everyone's mind. And the answer is, oh yeah, you know what? That can be thrown in the dumpster. You can just buy a new one if you need it. But you don't need it. actually kind of hate. There we go. Nice. We can agree to disagree. Ah, fucking. Okay, that's a little better. Okay. So, what was it gonna do now? Where the fuck did that come from? Wait, what? What am I doing? Oh, that's where that came from. Okay. How are those falling off? It's like going so fucking slow there. So now, oh yeah, fuck, I forgot. Super mega sorter boy, which is what? Conveyor? I don't fucking know, man. What is it? Oh, fuck. Okay, so... if it's gonna be too much full... or null. Legitimately. Well, fuck it. Just try it anyways. Falling out of my chair. shoots. Oh, shoots. Wait a second. If I'm doing it like this, the only thing I need to go to the side is cop air, which means I can do this. But that just for aesthetic reasons. And then, fuck. Right, okay. Never mind. This one's a trick. Whoa. Are you fucking kidding me? Holy shit. It's too bad it is so fucking slow. But, wow. Okay. Now the question is if it works well. Almost feels wasteful to use it here. I just want to see it work. Yeah. I want this to go into the cluster breaker first, because otherwise a lot of bullshit happens. But that means, yeah, these are awkwardly positioned if I want to go that way. But whatever. It'll work. Smoother than I expected. Merge Tycoon. Wait, what the fuck? That's new. Must have been an update, because it used to not have that version, I don't think. God damn it. Oh. That might have been part of it. I did it right. Copper for that side though. Yay! Holy shit. That seems fucking awesome so far. See what happens? You forget. And then turn everything on all at once. Nightmares happen, okay? Oh my lord, okay. Ah. I'm gonna just sell it all. Walk through here so I can drop it. So it doesn't get knocked off onto some production line. Yeah, you can run into those pillars. Jesus. Okay, that's pretty good. Ow. Do it again. Oh my god, this is too much. This is not getting me any closer. hard to actually carry those, so because they just break. 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Careful. Yeah, this is why I fucking hate these. Hey. Yeah. Separate. That come from the little dealy dudes, right? They come from the big miners who drop these huge stone things that have like amethyst, quartz, or something with a C, whatever that one is. Don't remember. So I'll quickly build a sloppy fucking thing here to do the old thing. So those ones will go through like normal. Wait a second. Oh wait, that's right. We added the slope. Did they add? Wait, did that not? What the fuck? Oh, I fucked up. Jesus. Just so annoyed by the way. Huh. This is dumb of me. But I can't. I just want that to sit flat. Fuck you! Yay! wait for a ruby. Something I keep forgetting is that this is a trash dump. If something goes in there, it just disappears. Now, that doesn't mean I'm going to build a system for that, but it's a thought. There could be a scenario where it makes a lot of sense to, you know, fucking reroute certain bullshit there. Just to trash. Slag. Since it's shit. Wow, it kind of seems like, and this is why I hate these. Looks like it's mostly splitting towards the plates. It never works very smoothly, these other directions of it. Only this one really stands out. So maybe I'll just rods. Fuck. Come on, buddy. There we go. Fuck. It's kind of still fucked up. Try some. That didn't work. I think that worked either. Wow. I like how there's like nothing I can do. Okay, I got this now. Okay, I think this is gonna do it. Because I'd rather do two this way and one that way. Yeah, fuck. It's only a 5% increase, but I feel like it adds up pretty well. Wait, how did? Oh, right. Cool. Heck. Let's do two. And then, did I get two? Or am I a fucking moron? I'm a fucking moron. Better is Nate. I don't really want to see that. That's quite dumb. Jesus. Is it working? Is it working? Is it working? Fellows at? It's fucking tight, bro. Bros. Polished copper pipe. Oh, pipe, right. Not rod. See, now we're getting to the point of, yeah, see the steel, so then the trick is that there's a blocker thing that you can buy. But what good does that do? It doesn't make any sense. I feel like I'm missing something with the blocker. Wait, do I still have that in my inventory? Nah. Because look at this thing. It's interesting. But it's like a manual thing, so what happens? It would just pile up here and not work. It doesn't even make sense. I don't get it. Okay, I might actually look that up because I gotta know if there's not a lot of people that know this game. Mogul, blocker, the right word. Blocker. Anything about the blocker because the blocker ain't make no sense. I could check some of these YouTube videos, but fuck that. So the point is, I'm just gonna manually disconnect this. Oh, so sloppy. Oh, so bad. Oh my god. What the fuck? dump this shit in the trash. Dump it in this trash. Here we go. Wait, why'd I do this? Oh yeah, so we can... Okay, I did not account for that. Fuck! Okay, I'm gonna have to actually stop because... Holy shit. Okay. Let's do this. Wait, how many do I have? Okay, I'm just gonna... Look, there's some boys. Just gonna... What? My God. Yay. Oh. Close. Damn it. Okay, I don't actually care. Jeez. Just like wrap it up, fellas. Damn it. I mean, I guess I don't have to eat all of this. Work better for smaller, more constant items, obviously. I shouldn't say obviously, but Oh, I see why I did that. Now my eyeball burning. Aish. Merger. Fuck yeah. Just gonna start him again because I'm pretty much fucking nailed it, bro. Wait, what? Why did I need it to be like that? I don't think that ever made sense. Okay. Right? This is all good. Okay. Oh, shit. Just constant fuck-ups. Man, look at me. Just a total fuck-up. Just a goddamn fuck-up. I'm just a goddamn fuck-up. Oh, gross. Fuck. Wait. I see, so I can do this. Kinda ugly, but it works. Why is it on everything? There we go. Fuck yeah, brother. Perfect. Oh! God damn it. It's like, what else am I forgetting? I don't think there's anything. Why did that happen? Wait, what? Oh, I confused myself. Okay. Because this is supposed to do this dumb shit where it turns and then the excluded shit goes here. Okay. Let's go. I'm gonna try to get that coal cluster and gold cluster, and then I'm gonna call it a night. Ah! Okay. Up. And uppies. 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 Okay. One. They might not all survive, so this is probably a mistake. Actually, let me test it. Let's see how. Maybe they updated that. I mean, it should probably break at that height, if we're being honest. And it should get like... Holy fuck, come on. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna let it spit out like 2 more, just to be safe. Although I wonder if it makes it less safe because of more big shit clacking into it. Clacking? Whatever. Mother fuck. Maybe there's one that's less high up. I got 4. Nice. Ooh. That was weird. Check if there's a closer one. Well, at least the gold one is here. One more. God damn it. Okay. I actually remember the gold was by far the most fragile. Oh. Where'd that gold go? What the fuck? Come on, fucker. Yay, okay, now just kale. Kale. Sounds intense, but maybe it's okay. I'm a little worried about this. Okay. Fuck it, let's do it. Die. Holy shit. My God. Okay, one more. Now I'm scared of every little drop. Every little... Okay. Yes! I lied. I think I lied. No, wait. Ah! Why? How do I prevent this? maybe it's fine. Okay, good enough. Okay. And that's that.